because their funds are limited. You may have to live on a busy street, accept outdated decor, make some repair to the home, or forego that extra bedroom. Of course, you can't always choose to continue renting until you can afford everything in your list. You'll just have to decide how important it is for you to become a homeowner now rather than in a couple of years for related to rent or buy. Then the other one is lacking vision. Even if you can't afford to replace the hideous, ordinary, or basic tiles in the bathroom or in the kitchen sink is a bit smaller, it might be worth it to live with the ugliness for a while in exchange for getting into a house you can afford. If the home otherwise meets your needs in terms of the big things that are difficult to change, such as location and size, don't let physical imperfection turn you away. Beside, doing home upgrades yourself, even when you have to hire a contractor, is often cheaper than paying the increased home value to a seller who has already done the work for you. So, ang isa pa dyan ay being swept away. Minor upgrades and cosmetics fixes are inexpensive tricks as a seller. Dream of playing on your emotions and eliciting a much higher price tag. Seller may pay for minimal upgrade or pay several thousand pesos on staging like the ones in a model unit. If you're on the budget, look for the homes whose full potential has yet to be realized. Also, first-time home buyers should always seek a house they can add value to as they ensure a bump in equity to help you up in the property ladder. At sumunod-sunod dyan, dapat natandaan ay compromising on the important things. Don't get a two-bedroom home when you know you're planning to have kids and will want three-bedroom. By the same token, don't buy a condo just because it's cheaper than a house. If one of men's reason you're over an apartment life is because you hate sharing walls with neighbors, it's true that you'll probably have to make some compromises to be able to afford your first home. But don't make a compromise. That will be a major strength. Ang sumusunod din ulit dyan ay neglecting to inspect. It's tempting to think that you're a homeowner the moment you go into a screw, but not so fast before you close the sale. You need to know what kind of shape the house is in. You don't want to get struck or stuck with a money pit or with the headache of performing a lot of unexpected repairs. Keeping your feelings in check until you have a full picture of the house. Physical condition and the soundness of your potential investment will help you avoid making serious financial mistakes. The other one is not choosing to hire an agent or using the seller's agents. Once you're usually shopping for a home, don't walk into an open house without a real estate agent or broker, or at least being prepared to throw out the name of someone you supposedly working with. Agents are held to the ethical rule that they must act in both seller and the buyer parties best interest, but you can see how that might not work in your best interest if you start dealing with a seller's agent before contacting one of your own. Lastly, not thinking about the future. It is impossible to perfectly predict the future of your chosen neighborhood, but paying attention to the information that is available to you now, it can help you avoid unpleasant surprises down the road. Some question you should ask about your prospective property includes are: what kind of development plans are in the works for your neighborhood in the future? Is your street likely to become a major street or a popular rush hour shortcut? Is there a talk of a bridge or highway to be built in your backyard in 5 years? What are the zoning laws in your area? If there is a lot of undeveloped lands, what is likely to get built there? Have home values in a neighborhood been declining? If you're happy with the answer to this question, then your house location can keep its rose-colored luster. The bottom line here is, buying a first home can seem stressful and overwhelming, and it's not without its share of potential pitfalls. If you're aware of this issue ahead of time, you can protect yourself from costly mistakes and shop with confidence. For many people, a home is the largest purchase. They will never make it, but it needs not to be the most difficult one. So yun po yung mga pointers sa mga dapat mga unang bibili ng mga bahay. Laging tatandaan na ang pagbili ng bahay ay kailangan talaga lagi yan. May mga dapat personalize yan. You have to do due diligence. You have also to do the paperwork personally, because some instances, pag ipinalakad mo yan sa iba, minsan hindi mo alam kung paano niya nilakad yon, at hindi mo rin alam kung yun ba ay talagang narehistro o nalipat sa iyo o tama ang prosesong ginawa niya. Para you at the end, pagdating ng araw, mabubulaga ka na lang na fake pala, na hindi pala na-transfer o hindi pala nalakad ng maayos yung ipinalakad mo. So, maganda kung personal ka ring lalakad kasi malalaman mo yung proseso step by step at malalaman mo rin ang history ng iyong nilalakad. So, pag may nagtanong paano nangyari, magkano ang ginastos mo, alam mo sa sarili mo kung magkano. At yung due diligence naman, dapat hindi mo yan iaasa sa iba. Kung halimbawa, kailangan i-check ang titulo, dapat i-check mo yan personally. Ikaw ang maglakad kahit kaano ka pa kabise, huwag mong ipaubaya sa iba yan kasi hindi mo alam, pwedeng sinabi, na-check ko na yan, maganda, okay. Pero at the end, mabubulaga ka, hindi pala siya katulad ng ine-expect mo. So, kailangan due diligence ang kailangan pag bibili ka ng bagong bahay. So, to wrap up, dapat alam mo kung magkano ang kakayanan mo. Alam mo kung saan ang gusto mo. At higit sa lahat, dapat gawin mo ito ng personal, lakarin mo ng personal, at huwag ipaubaya sa iba. This is BP 2024 124R.